everyone, it's Deb here, and I am back with a 12 by 12 layout using April Kits. This layout turned out really super simple. I'd really held back. I wanted to throw everything on here, but I did use a lot of the chipboard frame, so after these stalls we're going to get into the process of it. And I just grabbed all the frames from the chipboard sheets. Still got some frames left, but that's okay. I can use them elsewhere. So I did have a play before I turned the camera on, the placement of where I wanted the frames. So then I could get some kind of idea of what photos I could use, what size to print the photos out. So at the moment I'm just like pulling that backing piece off and just one layer of that chipboard just so I can move the frames about on my layout without them sticking to the cardstock. And I'm just sticking down my photos. I just sized my photos in Photoshop and just sticking them behind each frame. And now I'm going to cut down my cardstock. I cut down 1 inch of each side, of two sides, sorry, of my cardstock, because I'm going to have that beautiful blue pattern paper feature on two sides of my cardstock, and I am going to kind of gut that out so I can use it as a border but still have that piece to use on another project. And I'm just going to glue that down. I do have a bit of trouble, I don't know why I did, gluing that down, so I did cut all that out. I was just checking that I did cut it properly because, well, it's me. But yeah, I did cut it all out. I put it down a couple of times and didn't get it quite right. I still didn't get it quite right in the end, so I had to trim a tiny bit off the bottom and the side. So everything's stuck down, and I'm just going to build my layout. I'm just going to fuss about a bit to roughly get the frames how I want them, but in the middle of the white cardstock there. So I did pull out those transparencies from the embellishment pack that we got from Kaiser Craft. They went perfect with this layout because this layout is about our holiday that we took at Christmas. So perfect little treble embellishments. And then I pulled out some of the exclusive die cuts. The photo frame that's got my son there that I'm gluing down now has got 3 hearts on it that have got that pop of yellow on it. So I did bring in some more of the yellow. I brought in the puffy star from the sticker sheet, the puffy sticker sheet, to put in the middle of my compass transparency there. 2 labels and that scallop border, just to bring in a pop of that yellow. It's kind of yellowy kind of green. It's not a true yellow. But just to bring pops of that around my page. And just gluing down my frames now. And because I'm overlapping those frames, I'm going to have to bump them up with some of the craft foam, and I've just got that from Spotlight, just so they all sit evenly on the page. So just popping that little puppy star onto my transparency piece, and that gave me the opportunity to put a little bit of glue behind the star so I could stick that down, and just still going about fussing with things and gluing down the rest of my frames. And I am going to add this little scallop border to the bottom of this frame to bring that pop of yellow to the bottom of the page before I stick that one down. And I'm just adding a bit more of the craft foam behind to give it a bit more sturdiness, I guess, so it sits level there, and popping down the other transparency and just tucking them under. I only glued in the middle of the frame so I could still tuck things under where I needed. So now I'm going down the exclusive label there, and I did pull off 2 word stickers from that Pink Fresh Word sticker pack we got. There was a lot of different words there, and there was a couple that had a few kind of travel themed words on there. So I did pick adventure and travel off that sticker sheet, and I'm going to pop one under my little frame, the travel on that label, and just popping the other label up behind the lighthouse photo. I'm just gluing this one back down, and I'm going to pop adventure up on, oh, I must have got something, a bit of lead pencil on my layout. I was rubbing that out. Popping that label up behind them 2 frames, and then popping that adventure word onto that label there. Okay, so I didn't want to put a big title on this, so I thought I'd just use my own handwriting, and it's called Adventure at Fingal, and I'm just doing like a faux kind of scripty calligraphy font there, and I will put a date stamp underneath that title too. And for some reason my camera didn't record it, but I did put a 1 centimeter border. I was using my pen at this time. I thought I better switch to pencil, so if I do make a mistake I can rub it out. But I just did a light border around my whole layout, and using pencil I did fill out my journaling, and then I went over it with pen and then rub the pencil out, and now I'm just filling in the lines there. I felt like it needed a border to contain all them frames there, so going ahead and stamping the date. Now I only wanted the month and the year because we did stay down there for a week, so I didn't want any specific date put onto that label because these photos are over a course of a week, so I just put December 2017. And now that I'm thinking of it, I put the wrong one. It should be January 2018. Oh my goodness. We went on 2 holidays, so popping down some of those acrylic stars from Corbett Creations, and then I'm just going to staple the white cardstock to the blue pattern paper, and that's it. So I've slowed down the footage so you can have a look. Now I'm going to have to try and figure out how to fix that December up now. Can't believe I did that. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and don't forget to check out the links below to Kitaholics, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.